Well, he was offside anyway, wasn't he, for the incident that they're discussing as a miss. But Liverpool did pinch it late on. Divock Origi with that winning goal. So from the neutral perspective, what did you see there?
An even game, I must say. I'm still shocked, I must.
The manner in which
the manner it ended and what Pickford was thinking at that moment. Other than that, nothing much in between the two teams. Everton had great chances in the first half, ones that Everton fans would want them to take. Second half, Liverpool had the, what was it, the Mane 1v1, and maybe the Origi. Nothing much, and I really didn't see much in between.
They'll take a lot of heart from the performance and a lot of belief that Marco Silva's got them going in the right direction. But, Liverpool didn't blow Everton away, and, Jordan Pickford never had to make a catalogue of saves to keep them in the game. And you would expect Liverpool to dominate the game second half, kicking towards the Kop and looking to win it. But, I mean, it always looked fairly comfortable, apart from when Origi hit the frame of the goal.
Yeah.
And then, that mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a day when the Liverpool forwards, the players that we'd given such a big build-up to, were all misfiring today. They all misfired. Yeah. Salah, I don't think I've seen him have more of a quieter game. Everything he did, it didn't come off. Salah normally does one or two outstanding things during the football match. He never did that today. Mane had several opportunities, missed the target. Firmino, I thought, wasn't at his best today.
Sorry to interrupt, John, but this here was Liverpool's last attempt on target before the winning goal.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, misfiring. And then to lose any football match, to concede a goal like they conceded in the end, it's a fantastic moment, of course, for Liverpool. We could see the excitement in the end, 95th, 96th minute. But a difficult one for Everton to take.
I'm still not sure it was worth the weight of the celebration that followed the winning goal. It frustrating afternoon for them, but it is just 3 points. No, it's not a European Cup final.
I don't mind the players going overboard with the celebration.
I'm thinking more about the manager, Andy.
Well, we know what Jurgen's like. He is a bit like that. He's demonstrative, and the Liverpool fans love him for that. So I'm not going to criticise him for that. He shouldn't have gone on the pitch. I would say that much when they scored the goal. He should have stayed on the side and celebrated, run up and down the touchline if he wanted, but not to physically go on the pitch and run past Everton players celebrating with the goal.
Shouldn't be there.
So. But it's another example, though, what Liverpool need to do. Now, I always thought this was a Liverpool and Everton throw-in. Because it's Joe Gomez there.
Had the ball gone out before that, though? I heard a whistle prior to that.
Yeah, there was a whistle before for something.
There was.
Okay, maybe it had gone out.
We're in the 95th minute here.
96th, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you're actually into the 96th minute, beyond 95.
And there's not, listen, you can see why Virgil van Dijk's react when he goes to volley this. Watch him. The one thing I would say about Divock Origi, we've hardly heard of him in a Liverpool strip for such a long time. He too, like Virgil van Dijk, could have turned away from it and assumed it was going over the bar. He didn't. He went in there and put himself in a position where if something strange did happen, and it did, then he'd get a nice little nod in.
Goalkeepers, of course, are always on offer for criticism, but from an early misplaced pass, he just didn't look confident, I felt. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I think a goalkeeper, £30 million, England number one now, Pickford. I think the awareness. Last kick of the game, that's going to be the last kick of the game. If that goes over, the referee blows up, by the way. That's game over. I think you got a little awareness about you, and you got to know exactly where you are. And I just feel if he lets the ball go, Richard, that is landing on the roof of the net. Yeah. He almost drags it from behind the goal.
But even if he doesn't let it go, John, why is he not looking to push it over the bar?
Help over. He's a top goalkeeper and he's going to play hundreds and hundreds of games.
Yeah.
And he's going to make mistakes, but it's in a Merseyside derby. It's in stoppage time. It's the last attack of the game, and he does that. So because he'll take a bit of a well, I'm glad they've got a game in midweek.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think it's good to get him back out in the football
And how many saves has he made this season
Yeah,
already?
exactly.
Everton, really good season.
Yeah.
Give them up to now.
Yeah.
So you can't slaughter him for a mistake. He'll be feeling bad in that dressing room as it is. You know, he'll be feeling beside himself.
But for Liverpool, we should say, you know, another performance when they haven't been at their best, nowhere near it, I don't think. They've won a football big night for them. Coming up against Napoli, is
Napoli,
it?
yeah.
Napoli. It's going to be a massive night. Now, if they can get through or whatever, then they could put that to bed till February and concentrate and finding their form in the league. So what they're doing right now, and you have to admire them for it, is they're not at their best, but they're winning football matches. They did it tonight with a little bit of good fortune, but they got the 3 points, and it keeps them right on Man City's tails, and it keeps Man City very honest.
Of course, you're right about Jordan Pickford and the contribution to the season, but Evertonians right now aren't thinking like that.
I know.
Really not.
A young boy. What do we do? What do we do?
Here is Jurgen Klopp. I understand he's excited. Accept the apology, I'm sure, but I still think that somebody that is an authority will have something to say about it, Andy. It's a sort of reaction that can bring a reaction.
Yeah. Yes, listen, I think he knew, well, talking there, once he's composed himself, he was very quick to apologise. And while he was whispering at Marco Silva's ear at the end there, I think he was saying, listen, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. He is like that. I've said to you, he wears his heart on his sleeve, Jurgen. It's one of the things that Liverpool fans love about him, that he is with them. He's almost one of them. But, and we keep saying it, there is a time for composure and controlling yourself. And, you know, he shouldn't have gone on the pitch. He knows that. But listen, he's apologised. Let's hope nothing happens to it.
Right, sorry, John, we'll come back in just a moment. Sponsors demand that we take another very short